Well, the Santa Ana winds are kicking, leaving us nothing but clear skies over Dodger Stadium in L.A. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Colorado Rockies and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's time for Dodger baseball. Next. Kenta Maeda, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Kenta Maeda, you're going to see a lot of off-speed pitches from Maeda. 88 to 91 miles an hour, not a terrific fastball. Good split finger, good slider. He's one of those guys that pitches backwards. What do I mean by that, Matt? He'll throw fastballs in breaking ball situations, and he'll throw off-speed pitches when he's behind in the count. 2-0 or 2-1, he pitches backwards.
2 balls and a strike. Our temperature 74 degrees as we get things started this afternoon. Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 2-2. Popped him up. Barnes shading to his right. 1 out. And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. This guy won the NL Silver Slugger at second base. Second base has become an offensive position now, and for him to win this Silver Slugger just tells you how good of a hitter he is.
Coming to the plate now, number 1. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside, fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Stepping in now, David Dahl. 3-1 to the Rockies left fielder. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. First and second now, 1 man out. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Verdugo is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Batting 10th, second baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda. Small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. Here's a high pop-up. And he will make the play back there, and an opportunity goes by the boards here as that will end the inning. 2 left for Colorado. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Antonio Senzatella is on the mound for the Rockies in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Boy, Senzatella has really made a name for himself. Another one of the strong-arm, big-arm guys that have come out of the Colorado Rockies minor league system. 94 to 96 miles an hour. Good sinking action. Love his slider. It's good. It's hard. It's a short, quick biting slider. His changeup has gotten better. His best quality, he's not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Another 1-2 delivery. Still 1-2. The 1-2 is taken below the zone for a ball.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Three and two. Alex Verdugo waits on deck. Now the pitch. Oh, he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Bases are empty, one man out. The 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Hits this one hard the other way. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Hey, he might have been able to get his body in front of that. I don't know. But the bottom line is, I love the effort to slide and try and knock that down, but it was just too hard to play to make.
In now, Justin Turner. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. Little dribbler down the line, but that one rolls foul. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. So gets him. So they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Into the box now, Cody Bellinger. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Verdugo stands at second with 2 gone. Full count to Bellinger, 3 balls, 2 strikes.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
3-2 pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Another full count pitch home. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. And the throw to first ends the inning. Dodgers leave one, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. At the plate, Brendan Rodgers, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
One strike.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down. Runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
That'll bring up Tony Walters, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
The count now at 2-1. Two and two to the Colorado catcher. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. 2-2 pitch just missed. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. The guy I want to spot shadow today is Cody Bellinger. Versatility is his game. The bat plays no matter where he hits in a lineup, but a guy who can play Gold Glove first base and move to the outfield.
Digging in, Pat Valaika. The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Popped him up. Munson over to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the pitcher number 42, Antonio Senzatella.
Stepping up now, Antonio Senzatella. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Rockies pitcher with a bat in his hands and a 1-2 count.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Here now the 2-2. Here's a fastball that misses.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Full count. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. Just foul. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bellinger moving forward, but this will land out there just foul. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
And that'll bring up one of the top prospects in the game, Raimel Tapia. He popped out in his first trip. The 1-1 home. And he popped him up. And this will land foul. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. No score here as we play inning number 2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and his side is retired. 2 left for Colorado. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. At the plate, Max Munson, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Tapia's in pursuit. He's got it 1 away.
So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at outfielder David Dahl. Another guy who profiles not only in center field but can cover both corners. Speed is his game, and he's only going to continue to get better.
So digging in now, Matt Beatty. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Popped high in the air. Walters has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Kike Hernandez.
Striding in, Kike Hernandez will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Tapia. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. We'll move to the third with no score. We welcome you back on a sunny day here in Los Angeles, set to start the third inning in this one. Striding in once again, number 1, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Just catches the inside corner for strike two. The 1-2. Tapped up the first baseline. He's got to hurry, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, right here.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Dahl. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The 1-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 is a breaking ball in off the plate.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. And a fastball just a bit up.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
Payoff pitch one more time. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Standing in now, Daniel Murphy. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Bellinger is after it, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Home half of the third coming up. No score. That'll bring in Austin Barnes as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box now, Kenta Maeda. Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Jock Peterson is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Ready for another chance? Jock Peterson. He was called out on strikes to open the home first. Here now the 2-2. Popped him up. Valaika is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers down in order. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. In now for Colorado, Ryan McMahon. He popped out in his first trip.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Cue shot here out towards short, and he'll turn and fire a desperation throw to first. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort, and that ought to be scored an infield single.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, D-Roll, you see your shortstop get a glove on it. You're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get him, but that's a long throw after that jump throw, and it's solid infield base hit, but very frustrating as a pitcher.
And that misses 2-2. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Pops this one up. Peterson over to his right. He's got it one away. So with a runner at first and one gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And you can see that both guys are well into the 90s, 95 on one hand and just 2 miles an hour slower on the other. Digging in, Tony Walters. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Popped him up. Munson ranging into shallow right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Third baseman, number 4, Valaika.
Striding in for the Rockies, Pat Valaika flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. McMahon, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. One left for Colorado. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2. Here now the 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in his zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. A payoff pitch one more time. Sent on the ground out to second. McMahon gathers it in, and that's the first out.
The batter, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Into the box, Justin Turner. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-1 home. Drilled to the right side. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of a wind-up ball game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, but you try to in between starts to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch, and he's been out after this base hit.
Center fielder has a beat on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Settling in now, Max Munson. He flew out in his last at-bat. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 1 left for LA. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. So striding forward now, Antonio Senzatella. He drew a walk his first time up. The 1-2. Popped him up. Hernandez is calling for it. 1 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Raymel Tapia.
And that'll bring up one of the top prospects in the game, Raymel Tapia. The 1-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. No runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Now that's popped up. Maeda is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, number 1.
In now, number 1. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Up around the face.
1-2.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
No runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Here it comes. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2. Hit to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart in the 5th with the go-ahead run on base. Didn't work the required 5 for the win, but he could still be hung for the loss should that run come around to score. Dylan Floro takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Stepping in now, David Dahl.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
Two out with the man at first. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Rockies strand 1. Halfway home, still no score. Matt Beatty, his last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Skied into straightaway right. Dahl will wait on it. 1 gone.
Now batting.
Standing in, Kike Hernandez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Stepping into the box, Austin Barnes. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Hard hit to first. And Murphy will just take this one himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Here's Daniel Murphy now. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Hit back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came.
Into the box, Ryan McMahon. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Boy, the Rockies have been looking for that big hit all game long. They haven't been able to come through so far, but now would be the time to come through.
In the dirt. Throw over to third here is in time as he gets the tag down, and he's out trying to take third. McMahon leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. High in the air down the right field line. Bellinger is in pursuit. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
The catcher, number 4.
Digging in once again, Tony Walters. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Full count still. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Munson is up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for Colorado. We are still scoreless. Chris Taylor is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Chris Taylor.
Fastball down near the shoe tops. Popped up. Murphy is there. 1 away.
Now batting.
Here's Jock Peterson now. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. Another payoff pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. He'll try it again. 3-2. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a wall.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Brian Shaw enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. 1-1 is in off the plate.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
And there he goes towards second. He swings and misses. Throw down. In time as he just gets the tag down.
Very well could have been a hit-and-run attempt there. But you kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
Right side. McMahon fields it cleanly. Throw to Murphy will take care of him, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers go down quietly. Still no score. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Pedro Baez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 52.
Now to the plate, Valaika. No hits to this point.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Now batting.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Count is 1-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Raimel Tapia. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Weak chopper up the line. Played on the backhand. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Chris Russin gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7. Ready now, Justin Turner. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The 1-2. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Now batting.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. In previous meetings against Chris Russin, he's 0 for 4. Russin is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Lays off 2-2 now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Dodgers down in order. We are still scoreless. Caleb Ferguson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 64.
Number 1 will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Daniel Murphy. He singled his last time up. The 1-2. Misses for the 2nd ball. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Beatty has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. It's been the kind of game we've come to expect here at Dodger Stadium over the years as you check the line score. Pitching, defense, and not a whole lot of offense to this point. Digging in to try it again, Ryan McMahon. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. 1-1. Fouled off. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. So they pick up no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we still have no score. Suwano is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 18.
Next up for Los Angeles, Matt Beatty. The 1-2. Squared that one up just a little late. The 1-2. There's a slider taken for a ball. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. The next 3-2. Hard on the ground toward short. Throw on to first in time, one away. So stepping in, Kike Hernandez. He has flied and lined out in 2 trips in this one. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone. Now at the plate, Austin Barnes. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Tap down the line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Still no score. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Ross Stripling will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Russell Martin will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Stripling, a native Pennsylvanian. He was a 5th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
The count now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. In comes Bellinger, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The catcher, number 14.
That'll bring up Tony Walters. 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And that's going to be high, 2-2 now. One out, nobody on. Slow grounder to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Third baseman, number 4.
That'll bring in the versatile Pat Valaika. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Here's the 1-2. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Mike Dunn will come on to pitch now. Now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Nolan Arenado is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Called strike in a dangerous location there, 1-2.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
On a good curveball, gets him swinging for out number 1.
Now batting.
Here's Jock Peterson now. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-2. This is pulled into right. Dahl is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Center fielder number 27.
Stepping up to the plate, Alex Verdugo. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Here now the 2-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. On the run is Tapia. He makes the catch, and we are headed to extra innings. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we still have no score. Here's Nolan Arenado. He'll be the one to lead it off here in the top of inning number 10. Now the 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Now the 3-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Bellinger is there, 1 away. And that'll bring up one of the top prospects in the game, Raimel Tapia. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. And now a bunt one down. Turner charging this one. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt.
Number 1.
Standing in, number 1. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. One and two.
I got to count 1 and 2.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3 and 2. David Dahl would be next. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. We are still scoreless. Stepping into the box, Justin Turner. In terms of the lifetime head-to-head with Mike Dunn, 2 hits in 7 tries. Lined into left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Love the approach right there to get on base with a leadoff knock to start the bottom of the 10th. They don't want this game to go any farther than this. They want to end it right now. Let's see how the manager plays this.
The 1-1 pitch. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Now here's a line drive. That gets down. It could be extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. But a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
And there's ball 4. So the bases are loaded, and we'll see how the infield decides to play it here. Ready once again, Matt Beatty. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Matt Beatty is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Now the 1-2 pitch. And he will take strike 3 called. And as big an out as you can ask for there as the winning run stays at third with 2 away now. Will Smith will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Breaking ball in for a strike. And he's safe at first, so a costly mistake on the drop third strike as now the inning will continue. And there will be joy in Tinseltown. The Dodgers are going to walk off winners.
Well, you know, once a man's standing at third, there's a million ways to get him home. But to lose a game like that, painful to say the least. But in the other dugout, they'll take it any way they can get it.
And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Well, it's not that often a relief pitcher that's not a closer gets props like this, but this time I think it's well-deserved. They needed him in some tough situations, and he passed every test with flying colors.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The Los Angeles Dodgers earned the victory despite only collecting 4 total hits. Ross Stripling is credited with the win. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
Dodgers, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. For the Rockies, no runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 39 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending today's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.